Hello there flyers, and welcome back to the channel on this mid-October spooky, because everywhere is Halloween at the minute. I mean, since when has Halloween been the whole of October? It's getting like Christmas. Everywhere I go, happy Halloween, happy Halloween. We're halfway through the month of October. Anyway, enough on that one. So today, I thought we'd take the Bonneville out because the weathermen have said we've got high pressure over us in the UK. And in the UK, in October, that's pretty good. We're going to be hitting about 15, 16 degrees today. So it's got to be the Bonneville today. I do need some riding gloves. So, well, winter riding gloves. So, not the ones with the interliner and the packed out, you can't feel all equipment and everything like that, because this has got heated grips, but I just want something a bit more substantial than the airflow ones that I've been having all year. So I thought I'd get some of them, pay a visit to Matlock Moto at Matlock Bath. It's a small independent motorcycle shop. We're going to have a look around there. Just have a bimble around, really. Also, I'm going to take Ed Bonnie for a bit of a jet wash. Now, before you start jumping on my comments about jet washing bikes, I'm not going to blast every orifice out of this. It's just going to be a slight wave of the, just get rid of the surface dust, really. Then what I do is I get a microfiber cloth when I get back, and I just use some of this Demon Clean from Carplan. So I just spray all that over it when I've done, and it's great. The paintwork on it's like to a high standard, isn't it? You don't really need to wax it or anything like that. So yeah, that's all it's going to be. So come on, let's go. Look at this blue sky ahead of us today. Absolutely bloody glorious. A nice autumn morning. What a great morning for a bimble. So we're off on these lovely country lanes this morning to Matlock for a bit of a bimble, take the bike out. I mean, you've got to on a day like this. Incidentally, while I'm in chat mode, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. So it's for Memoir Persona, who's in Perth, Australia, so on the other side of the planet. And he's actually messaged me to say, basically, with my encouraging videos on mental health and everything like that, he's gone and bought himself a Bonneville. So fair play and hats off to you, mate, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad that I've actually reached out to somebody. So if I've actually reached out to anybody else, just drop me in the comments. And it's nice that we've got this community going, because it's a serious thing, mental health. We've all got one, whether good or bad. And yeah, riding bikes is really good for our mental health, especially on a day like this. I mean, look at it. So yeah, it's everything's going great at work at the minute. We've got plenty on. It's just that time of year, isn't it, where everything's a bit spooky, everything's Halloween, the leaves are falling off the trees. It's just that sort of time of year. And I do feel that this Halloween thing is sort of going on a bit longer than what it should do. I mean, everywhere I go, and this, you know, we're now in the middle of October, and it's been Happy Halloween literally on a lot of places where you go. I mean, I'm an old man now, I'm 50, blah blah blah, but yeah, I think it's really, you know, it's being milked a bit. It's like bonfire night as well. You know, it is November the 5th bonfire night, but you have it the weekend before, the weekend after. And if you've got pets like me, you know what a pain in the arse it is when fireworks are going off. Literally, it's a 3-week event, the same as Halloween. But I'm not going to moan. I'm just going to ride and I'm going to enjoy it, because this is absolutely bloody lovely. So yeah, let's head over to Matlock Bath and show you what it's all about. So, here we are at Matlock Bath, and right next to where I've parked are these beautiful scooters. New ones as well. So there's the bonneville all parked up, and here we have Matlock Bath. So it's a great little shop this is. I get a lot of gear from here. They've got everything from gloves, women's wear, jackets, touring gear, you name it, everything, they've got it here. A lot of leather jackets, and it's all reasonable price. It's not expensive, you know. This is an independent shop in Matlock Bath, so it's worth popping in. So what this place is known as around here, it's like a seaside without the sea. You have got the River Derwent running alongside it for the water side of it, but you've got arcades, fish and chip shops. On a Sunday, this is a mega bike meet. In a summer's bank holiday, there's probably near 1,000 bikes here. So it's Matlock Bath, situated near Matlock, in the Peak District, Derbyshire Dales. So if you are here, get along down. It's really good. I tell you what, the smell of the fish and chips in the air today is making me want some. Nice carly there. Honda Shadow. It's a lovely walk as well here. You can come straight off the beaten track, and it's on the other side of the river. You've got somewhere where you can walk, really. Bit of a kids' play area, park, that kind of thing. And also, on the river, you can hire out little boats, which we're just about to come to. You know, just them little paddle boats. Them kind. Very brightly coloured. You can see why it's called Matlock by the sea. It's just like being at the seaside here. Yeah, today is totally unplanned. The weather is absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful, crisp autumn day. Everybody's out, the kids are playing, the Bonneville's out, I'm out, the sun's out. We've done really well for weather in the UK this year, we really have. I don't even know why I've got my thermals on today. It's bloody lovely, absolutely beautiful. So we're just walking along the side of the River Derwent. So if anybody's not familiar where Matlock Bath is, it's between, I'd say, Buxton and Bakewell, that sort of region. We're sort of in the lower Peak district here. So you got near Carsington, Matlock, Bakewell, all them sort of places really. So I'm on a little bit called Lover's Walk on my own, of course, because that's how life permits me to be at the minute. But it's fine. What more do you want when you've got a motorbike? And incidentally, here in not long now actually, they have the Matlock illumination will be lit up. In fact, they're getting the lights ready now. So the switching on ceremony is probably in a couple of weeks, because it's always in around bonfire night, that sort of thing. It is an absolutely belter of a day. So how's your mental health doing, guys? For me this week, yeah, I'm all right. Especially today. I mean, how can your mental health not be all right on a day like this? But yeah, back into work. Works well into full force by now. Keep going to the gym, keep getting on the bike. If I'm not on the Bonneville, I'll be on the Tiger. Yeah, I know it's getting a bit crap weather, but we still like to get the bikes out. In fact, I want to get my bike out even more, because I got done last week in my car with one of them front-facing speed cameras. Why did I do it? Straight as soon as you come around a corner. Literally, I thought it was a 50. It was 2 lanes. Okay, it's my fault. I'm in the wrong, I know. But it was 2 lanes. There was no centre reservation, so obviously it wanted dual carriageway classed as. But I thought it was at least 50. And it wasn't, it was 40, so I got done 54. So I'm a bit miffed about that. And I actually went back to see where it was, the camera, and as soon as you're coming round the bend, there it was. The lens was poking out this bloody tree. I feel miffed because there's supposed to be a safety feature. You know, you're supposed to see them. But anyone that says these are not for making money, they are, literally. I even looked for this police car on my return because I knew it was coming up, just to see. And yeah, as soon as you get around the corner, the lens is coming out of a bush, just about. I'm not very happy about it. What can you do? You're breaking the law. It really is a money-making scam. Did a bit of research into it. And if you do tot up 12 points, and it's your first time, you're actually banned for 6 months. So I'm like working out, maybe I should try and get banned before next motorbike season comes. So when they do have the illuminations here, the light ceremony and switch on, they'll have all these little rides, you know, this sort of thing. And it can't be any sort of funfair without this guy. So yeah, this is what's going to be happening soon. I'm going to try and get down and get some footage of when it opens. I've never actually been, although it's always been on my doorstep. It's always been an issue to park here though, but you know, now I'm on a motorbike, it's not going to be so bad. So it's all ready to go. And if any of you guys need the bar, then that's where you'll get your beer from. I'm definitely going to come down here, I've decided, make a bit of a video when they turn it on. On a nice day here as well, it's a proper biker haven. Must be about 7 or 8 chip shops. So you've got plenty of fish and chips. So that's a bit of a walk around Matlock Bath really. Not a massive place, but it's nice. And that's why it's called Matlock by the Sea. That's his nickname, because literally it's like being by the seaside. So if you're ever in this area, give it a shout. I think I'm going to go and get a coffee now. I've managed to find somewhere to have a nice coffee right next to the River Derwent. The colours of the trees on this autumn sunny day is absolutely beautiful. We've got yellow, orange, brown. I love this time of year. I think we all love a good summer, but I think for me, I always love the change of seasons from summer to autumn. I've just rode here this morning through mist. Love it, absolutely love it. Still doing the open face, as you can tell, but the scarf that I've got is fantastic. It's one of the proper Triumph ones. It's not one of them thin, silky things. Yeah, it's more than ideal for open face helmet. So now I've had a bit of a walk around Matlock Bath, and we're going to take the bonneville for a bit of a jet wash, just to clean the dust off it, not damage it or anything like that. So all I'm going to do here is take off the surface dust that's accumulated, and especially around here I get loads of flies underneath this grill that I've added, so it's just really hard to get any other way. So I'm not going to blast every orifice out, so you know, before everyone jumps on my comments about jet washing a bike, you can jet wash it, you just be careful. So I'm going to give it a bit of a once over with the cold pre-wash, just to take off the dirt. Not going too close, get rid of these flies at an angle, look, so it's not just a quick once over. You don't need to go too close, just to take off the dirt and the dust really. This never really comes out in the rain, so it's not like there's going to be plenty of like It's just dust. That's all it is. Give it a bit of a foam. So this is just warm water. Take the keys out. Again, it's on a light spray anyway. Then just a rinse, that's it. Make sure I get all the flies off, the bits where you can spray. And that's all she needs. So what I do now, just give it a bit of a wipe down with a microfiber cloth just to see it. I'm going to go out riding now for a bit because it's beautiful blue sky today. She'll dry off a bit. Yeah, she might have a bit more watermarks, this, that and the other, but when I'll show you what I do. I use that demon gleam just to wipe it all down, and then it's good. That's all I do when it comes to... So basically guys, that's how I clean my bikes. Nothing too complicated. So I'm going to head off home now, grab some dinner, and I'll hopefully catch you all in the next one. Cheerio, ride safe.